Hey y'all, so I'm watching In the Heat of the Night. I streamed it and China El Colston, actress and filmmaker for those who don't know me who aren't subscribed. Anyway, I'm watching this movie with Sidney Poitier, starring Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger in Heat of the Night, released in 1967. It just dawned on me that this movie was released during the height of the civil rights non-violent movement, okay? 2 years after Malcolm X was assassinated, a year before Dr. King was assassinated, 12 years after Emmett Till was killed in Mississippi for no fucking reason. And I read Sidney Poitier's memoir in 2007. And he stated in his memoir that when they offered him the role as Virgil Tibbs, the lead Negro detective, because they said Negro back in 1967, he liked the script, but he said the scene whereby the white cotton plantation owner, he questions him about the murder, and the white plantation owner is so insulted that Sidney Poitier, a Negro cop, would question his culpability in a murder. He became so enraged, he slapped Sidney Poitier in the face, and Sidney Poitier slapped his ass back. Now, nowadays, people are like, so what? No, but at the height of the nonviolent movement, we had never seen that. I don't believe, and I study cinema. I don't think a Negro man had ever slapped a white man back in retaliation. Wanting to, yes, but doing it, no. And Sidney Poitier said when he read the script, he could not look his father in the eye and portray a grown man allowing another adult man slap him in the face without retaliating, right? And so he told the producers, I'm not going to do this role unless I can slap him back. He may not have said slap, but I have to react naturally to what human beings would do. And they were like, oh, well, we're going to keep it moving. But I guess they tried to find another actor or whatever. Sidney Poitier, keep in mind, had already won an Oscar for Lilies of the Field in 64 but it was released in 63, so clearly he won the Oscar in February of 64. I'm a film head up in this piece, okay? And I guess they thought about, well, we really want Sidney Poitier. He's a really strong actor. He has an Oscar. He's going to attract the Negro consumer. He's going to attract the Caucasian consumer because he had a crossover appeal in Lilies of the Field, right? As a safe, passive character, lead character. But I guess maybe Sidney Poitier was kind of like popping his collar like, I have integrity and certain characteristics and certain actions I'm not going to partake in or allow to happen. As a black man, I can't communicate to the black community that it's okay to slap a grown ass man in the face without consequences. Like, we're not doing that shit up in here. And so respect to Sidney Poitier for doing such a revolutionary act on camera, standing his ground and saying, I'm not going to do it unless you allow me to do it. And he also was like, do not cut that scene out of the movie when you release it in the South, right? Because sometimes they'll make an adjustment for the Southern white audiences. He's like, don't do that shit, and they didn't. So I know some people have said like Sidney Poitier had become like the safe Negro in the films and things like that. Fine, but before Superfly, before Sweet Sweet Badass, before all those films whereby the lead black male or female character would retaliate if they were respected, disrespected, putting hands on them. Sidney Poitier, in his like rebellion or rejection of that reaction that they had where he didn't slap the guy back, he kind of, that was revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? So I had to share this because every time I see that scene, I remember like I take myself out of 2020 and I'm like, damn, to have done that and be like, well, you give it the role to somebody else, and they wanted him so bad, they understood the benefit of him being in their films, and they like, well, we gonna respect your choice to slap him back, and so I just want to share it because I'm mad. Like, I really respect respect that, because sometimes as an actor, you're grateful that people respect your work, but they want to offer you an opportunity you have to audition for. But he was like, I don't care. I have to look my father in the face with peace, and this is what is required of me to do this particular role, and to respect the black community, right? All right, so shout out to Sidney Poitier for that revolutionary act in the Heat of the Night film. Check it out, and honestly, the whole film is really good. It's just actually a mystery, but it's really good. The acting is really strong from everybody. The writing is good. Like, it's just a good film to watch. But definitely, that was a revolutionary act in a non-violent movement period era. All right, take care, peace. Don't forget to check out my films, Sweet Thing and Dark Seed, if you're when you're in the mood for movies. And I'll put the my website link where you can download it or stream it. Okay, peace. Chinese.